What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about this interview that DJ Head did with Rory and Mal. There was something said, a couple things said, but one of the things that I wanted to point out right now was in regards to the mole situation that they had asked DJ Head about. Now, obviously, this goes back to 616 in LA when Kendrick Lamar had talked about people in Drake's circle wanting to see him fall. Your entourage is only there to trouble you, only there to hustle you. All those things were said, right? These lyrics that were said right here were the first lyrics that Kendrick Lamar had said that gave Drake or others on that side the thought in their mind that there could be somebody that they know that could possibly be a mole or somebody that's leaking information. When DJ Head does this interview, they ask him about the mole, or they ask a question revolving around the mole. I'm gonna play the clip right now.
If you don't think that there was a mole because you keep hearkening back to the fact that none of this was plotted or pre-planned, do you think that there was indeed someone from the OVO camp that was providing information that Drake would have rather not been provided, that Drake would have rather not gotten out? Do you think that that happened?
I wouldn't necessarily say from the OVO camp.
An affiliate, maybe?
Perhaps.
Just an OV? An O?
Maybe. If you remember, if you go back a little bit in the timeline, when the Push-Ups record dropped, I'm the one who announced that it was dropping in 30 minutes.
And this was the leaked version or the version
I
that
said it'll be on DSPs in 30 minutes.
Okay. And again, the version that leaked or the version that ended up being
the official song, I'm the one who said it'll be on DSPs in 30 minutes.
Okay. So
that's my answer.
Fair. And I'm going to ask a follow-up, which you probably won't answer. Do you think the person that told you that was the person that was working with both sides?
No.
So there was more than one mole.
So it was a yes.
Okay.
Fucking with you.
Moving on.
All right. So Family Matters drops the exact same day.
Now, DJ Head, he's not saying how he knew the song was going to be on streaming platforms, but everybody online is insinuating that he knows who the mole is. People were trying to assume that he dry snitched on UMG because they're saying who else but Drake's distribution team would know about Push-Ups officially dropping on DSPs. A lot of people who are assuming that DJ Head is dry snitching on UMG is completely wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong for this reason. And it's the reason why DJ Head is smiling so much. It's because he was trolling Rory and Mal. You see, if people don't know what All Access is or Play MPE or Holix is, they're not going to know exactly how a radio host is able to get information about a new song before everybody else. If people don't know what All Access is and Play MPE or Holix is, let me explain to you really quick. A radio host like DJ Head, they might know a song is going to be on streaming platforms before its official release through several industry channels. Here are the most common ways. One of them being press release and industry newsletters. Radio stations often receive press release or subscribe to music industry services such as All Access, Play MPE, or Holix that announce upcoming releases, including when songs will drop on platforms like Spotify or Apple Music. All Access is a music industry news and promotion site used mainly by radio professionals, labels, and promoters. The purpose is to provide radio airplay charts, music industry news, and most importantly, advance access to new singles sent to radio stations before official release. How it works is a label uploads a song with promo details, the release date, genre, artist bio, and radio programmers or DJs can preview or download them. So essentially, before an artist is about to release a song on all streaming platforms, as soon as the song is uploaded, whether it be by the artist or the label, All Access, a website like All Access, will notify DJs and other personalities that this song is set to be released. These platforms are designed to give radio hosts, music reviewers, and other industry insiders early access to songs before the general public hears them or starts to see them on streaming platforms. How it typically works is that the label or the artist uploads the song to a promo platform like Play MPE, Holix, or All Access. But honestly, it doesn't even matter with Push-Ups because Push-Ups was released way before. Drake had shared it unreleased before he actually posted it publicly. So I don't really see what's the big deal about DJ Head knowing that the song was going to get released. I think they're just trying to create this narrative that UMG was trying to sabotage Drake by informing the radio. I think people are trying to say that DJ Head had dry snitched on UMG because of him being a radio host and him having access. But that's not necessarily the case. Because DJ Head is a host on a radio show, there's a potential chance that he has access through All Access and is able to know these releases before they hit DSPs, which is why in the interview he says, I knew it was going to come out 30 minutes before it was released to everybody else, to the public. It's not because he's dry snitching on UMG. It's because he's using the tools available to DJs and radio hosts to know these things before everybody else. But like I said, the narrative is that he's going to try to dry snitch on UMG. I think people that are saying that he's dry snitching on UMG aren't really educated on how being a DJ for the radio works. People that work for radio do get early access, and this could be the common explanation of how DJ Head knew this information beforehand. But obviously there's the other ways the song could get played, other reasons, digital distribution services, if the song is already on Drokit, TuneCore, all these other websites that you're not familiar of or heard about. These are songs that people could put on and set a release date. Insiders may see the information through the back-end tools and all that, right? So if you use Drokit, TuneCore, these are websites that people use to post their songs individually, by themselves, personally, whatever. So if somebody uses a website like Drokit to post their music, there could be a chance that people could use the back tools to look and see if they posted it, if it was posted this way. I'm just giving you another example. Obviously, the other example is if a label or record label is trying to promote the record. In this case, I don't think that was really what was going on. Drake promoted the record through Academics. Drake had played the record Push-Ups on Academics live stream. That's when everybody had first heard the song and legitimately knew that it was a real song by Drake. Drake used Academics to promote Push-Ups. He didn't use the record label at all. I think DJ Head being aware of Push-Ups going on all platforms was him using his tools as a DJ, and at the same time, he's trying to troll Rory and Mal. That's why he has a big smile on his face, because he knows what he was doing by responding this way.
So there was more than one mole.
So it was a yes.
Okay.
Fucking with you.
Moving on.
All right. So Family Matters drops the exact same day.
Like I said, I think DJ Head knew exactly what he was doing. I think he was just messing with them, getting them to overthink, getting them to think. But for sure, I don't think that DJ Head was dry snitching on UMG. And I don't think that UMG is the mole for Drake. I do think that Drake probably thinks that they are. And that's how it feels in the lawsuit. He feels like they're attacking him and stuff. But UMG, to me, is not the mole. And DJ Head isn't dry snitching on anybody, bro. I think he's using tools like All Access and all these other websites to try to find out if this song is going to come out and when this song is going to come out. Why? Because it's his job. He has to do that. That's what he gets paid to do. But I thought it was interesting because of the way he kind of like messed with them a little bit here, trying to get him to think, you know, how does he know this? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, DJ Head, I think he was pulling a fast one on them. I think he was trying to troll them. I think he was trying to mess with them a little bit. I don't think it was anything serious, but everybody online is clipping this and trying to say that he dry snitch. I don't think he dry snitch, bro. I think he's using his tools like any other DJ would to find out access to new music. And that's how he got the drop on the Push-Ups record. I don't think UMG is the mole. I don't think that DJ Head snitched on anybody. I think this is just something that people are unaware of because they don't DJ often. I kind of had to look up this stuff and see how DJ Head would actually know. And this is the information that I found. But you could tell me what you think nonetheless. You could tell me how you feel in the comments. Shout out to DJ Head for doing this. This was a very entertaining podcast to watch. Shout out Effective Immediately, DJ Head, Gina Views, all that, bro. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.